Something terrible happened 2 weeks ago on Tuesday. My little puppy, Dozer, who is the happiest, most loving, most gentle dog in the world, was diagnosed with cancer. What? What are you poking me for? What do you want? Tell me. That was a yawn. Tell me. Okay. You want a treat? You want a treat? See, he's not using that leg at all. Okay, come on. Oh my god, my poor baby. So this is where they took the biopsy, or I'm not sure what that's called. Yeah, what do you want? Show me. You want those treats? And of course, I'm heartbroken. My husband is devastated, and I am not okay. And I was thinking and remembering that this is a lesson I learned long ago, and it took me a really long time, and I really wished somebody told me. That it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to let yourself be sad for a while. And here on this channel we talk so much about happiness and creating the life that you want and being the happiest you, and you know, the happiness that comes from within, and feeling your feelings and feeling your emotions when something bad happens, something that hurts you and something that is really tough to deal with. And I think this is a really appropriate time to share this, because a lot of us are dealing with a lot of things. This lockdown is very heavy on a lot of people, and COVID is hard. Maybe somebody you'll know or somebody you love got sick, or you know, the schools and colleges are closed, and people are, so many people are in transition from actually going to school to doing online schooling, or working and working from home, and so many things. so many transitions can be draining and really heavy on the heart and on the soul. And of course, we're all dealing with things differently. And initially when something happens, it's incredibly tough to just giddy up and, use all the tools that and that you can find online. I share a lot about the tools I use here on this channel. But it's really tough to giddy up and start using the tools when you're going through something painful and tough and something bad happens. It's really hard to just sit and meditate and feel your feelings right away, because sometimes your feelings are too painful to be felt all at once. And what happened to me was, for probably the first week after Dozer was diagnosed with cancer, I did not even think about meditating, didn't really do any of my journaling or breath work or other tools that I share here that definitely help a lot with coping with things and going through difficult emotions, and during going through a funk and going through just depression, be it seasonal depression or because of something happened or just because of the situation in this world. It's a tough situation. Even if you're in the lucky minority, I guess, that is not really struggling terribly financially and doesn't know anybody who has gotten sick. If something is not happening to you directly, it doesn't mean that you're not feeling the effects. So just because somebody has it worse than you, it doesn't mean that your feelings are not valid. So I gave myself a week to do whatever and just be with this feeling of sadness and existential dread that I was experiencing. Just this pain for my little fur baby. I know a lot of you guys who have pets will probably understand how much you can fall in love with your pet, your dog or your cat, how close you become to them and how they're just your little baby, and when something happens to them, you feel so hurt. Like, I'm hurting for Dozer. I'm hurting for this little dog who is in so much pain, and he's so young. He's only 22 months old. I spent a week pretty much just crying about it and trying to find ways to help him as well, because that is one of my ways of dealing with things, is I try to find answers. And we did find some answers. We're treating him with different things holistically, and it's very hard to get an appointment at the vet, well, because of COVID and also because of the holidays. So it's already tough, and the fact that it's hard to get an appointment to talk to somebody makes it even tougher. It was really hard to film any video, and just doing this and sitting in front of the camera, because a lot goes into actually sitting in front of the camera. When you're sad and you're feeling depressed, sometimes it's hard to go and make yourself something to eat. So getting yourself together and actually sitting and filming was really challenging, but there are several ways I want to do this. First and foremost, one of my intentions with this channel and one of my intentions for this coming year is to be as authentic as possible, and that includes be as authentic as possible on this channel as well as with the people around me, and just be vulnerable with my feelings. Yeah, not that I have not been real, but I can feel that I can dig even deeper, and it would feel very wrong to me to right now make another video on manifesting a specific person into your life or abundance or anything like that, because I'm just in a really sad place, and I feel this is the most authentic thing I can do. and to share with you that even though I have so many tools, amazing tools that I've learned so much, and there were many tools to choose from, but the ones that I do use, and I think they're absolutely phenomenal. But even having all the tools, sometimes you just need to let yourself be sad and not necessarily sit there and try to meditate for an hour right away, which I was doing every day, pretty much every day. I had a few days that I missed until we got this diagnosis. So now I'm starting to meditate again, but I'm starting slowly. I'm starting with 5 minutes a day, maybe 10, and sometimes even 1 minute is too much, because when you sit and allow yourself to feel the feelings, sometimes the feelings are just too painful to be felt, and you need to take it slow. You need to take the unfolding slow. And another thing that I want to share is when you're feeling the feelings and it's uncomfortable, acknowledge that too, because our job is to observe the feeling, and that's how the feeling will go away. Not go away completely, but become easier to deal with. And acknowledge the fact that yes, I'm sad, and it's part of life. It's part of life for us to be sad sometimes. We're not here to always be happy and always be joyful. It's like, it would be like seeing only one color for the rest of your life. Like, I love purple, but if I only saw purple for the rest of my life, that wouldn't be much fun, right? So even though I want us all to cultivate happiness within us, and to our normal to be better and better every day, like our baseline should be growing in the positive direction and the happier direction. But if you never experience sadness or just heartbreak or hurt or grief, it's not a full, complete life. So these emotions are part of life, and we should give them space to be. But again, if you're having a hard time giving space to these emotions right away, definitely taking it slow is the best way. Taking it slow, and sometimes, like if you have a little space where you meditate, or like where you do yoga or something like that, like a little private spot where you know you can go and just sit down and kind of just make a habit of doing that every day, and maybe light some sage and maybe light a candle and just be with yourself without a phone or computer or anything like that, just for a little while. So yeah, this is my message for you today. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys have happy holidays, happy new year, and hopefully 2001 will be better.